Hi guys. So basically, a lot of grade 12s have been asking us, like, oh, how did we get into UBC? Stuff like that. So we thought we would give a complete no BS UBC application guide, even though we're not the most qualified.
We're not, honestly.
Yeah. This is only for UBC. UBC focuses a lot more on your extracurriculars compared to different Canadian schools and American schools. So this is just for UBC. Do you want to talk about what you're in?
Oh, hi. I'm Tiffany. I am first year student at UBC business.
Yeah, and I'm in science. Let's just cut to the chase. GPA is the most important.
We don't use GPA though.
Okay, well,
like averages.
Yeah, grades are the most important. Like, let's say you have the best extracurriculars, the best essay, but your grades aren't up there. It's just very difficult to get it. And just ignore the noise back there, like. So
okay, but yes,
we would say around 95 is like a good standing. I would say average, maybe 95 plus. And I know that sounds like a lot, but like that, it's just getting more competitive these days. I say like 92, 93 is like the minimum for most faculties, unless you want to go into arts. It's like slightly lower.
As you may know, UBC focuses a lot on extracurriculars. I'd say be well-rounded, do things that are not all within the same category,
What's a category?
Like, you have your volunteering. You don't want to do all just volunteering, maybe throw some work in there, passion project, clubs,
sports, leadership.
Yeah, do different things.
Basically, also, like, for extracurriculars, I tend to see there's like two types of people. The people that are like kind of well-rounded with their extracurriculars, and people who have like a peak. So like, let's say
that's true.
They're like top 1 in the country for math, and then
or like debate or something.
Yeah, something like that's like a really strong peak.
Yeah.
But for like provincial government universities, I feel like it's just well-rounded is just like good enough to get you in usually.
Do different things.
Like,
I don't know. Like, on one hand, I was at like a business association. On the other hand, I made a movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but usually it's nice to have like at least one extracurricular that talks about your career interests, right? Like business or whatever.
Oh.
Essay.
Oh, I have things to say about this.
Okay, why don't you go?
You literally have to make it unique. You don't just be like, oh, I'm strong because I have ambition. Everybody has ambition, Like, oh, I care for my family. Yeah, we get it. You care for your family. It'd be more interesting if you didn't, honestly. Wait, that sounds bad. Anyway, but like...
Oh, Angie, may I come in?
Yes.
Okay, our friend here, Andrea, got into UBC Arts.
What's your average?
What advice do you have to say? Yeah, what's your average?
91.
Okay, yeah. Do you have any advice?
No. I don't even know how I got in.
That was me too, honestly.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think I was gonna get into SFU. I was like at best Capilano.
Okay, so give them basically her advice is be confident. Exactly.
Yeah. Anyways, the essay, not even an essay. You just wanna have a story, like make it a narrative.
I had a sob story.
Yeah.
She had a sob story.
I pulled every card I could get.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna go into which cards, but there were a lot of cards. Just suddenly like Russian, like, ooh, I'm Asian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You wanna try to pull everything.
But would you say it's make or break?
Yes.
Really?
You also, after you list like the problems that you have to say how you overcame it. You can't just be like, this is what I'm going through and like you're dying. No, you have to say how you resolved.
So Tiffany's point is that
speaking on behalf of me. I am an independent woman. I can speak for myself. Anyways, what I mean is make or break. I mean, like, sometimes your extracurriculars may not be as competitive, or your average may not also, be as competitive. So sometimes the essay is what really like pushes your profile to to get in.
Yeah.
Not even an essay. It's just like a bunch of answers.
Essentially, yeah. But I think for me, in my case, like if your marks and your extracurriculars are there, then your essay might not have as big of an impact, or unless it's like that special or something. Then part is interview. I feel like only Tiffany can talk about this because for science you don't get interviews. Why don't you talk about the business interview?
It's like automated. You don't really talk to anybody. It's just some lady that's just like pre-recorded. They all have pre-recorded questions like, "Oh, what are you passionate about?" Like, "Oh, what if you could write a book about your life? What would it be called and why?" And something like that. It really ranges, but really they're just looking to see if you can speak English and if you're just confident.
So easy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah. I don't know. It was terrifying. What am I saying? It's terrifying. Like this could make or break you. Like this.
Really though?
It's like 20%.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
What's your no BS tip?
Be confident. Make sure you're wearing the right attire. Sit straight. Eye contact. Smile. That kind of stuff. You know, like when you're at an actual interview.
Yeah.
Simple things.
Lastly, there's a section where they ask about references, and like a lot of people stress about it. They're like, "Who's the best teacher that I can ask?" No, it's so irrelevant.
It's so irrelevant.
Literally.
My references were like, they never tell me like they were ever contacted or anything.
I think 99% of the time, unless your application's super like suspicious or something, they're not gonna contact your reference.
Literally, if you need to skip school, do it.
Skip.
Attendance doesn't matter. It's just whether or not you can keep up. There's like notes on here that she told me to read.
I can read it.
No, I'm reading it now. Retake courses if under 90.
Okay. That's just for me. Okay, like I think personally, retaking courses is such a great idea, especially if it's like a course you didn't do well in the first time, and it's really important for your major or whatever. Just retake it. Like for example, I retook bio. It was so worth it for me.
I was too lazy to retake my courses.
Okay.
Early app. I don't suggest early apps.
Really?
Because sometimes like you might regret. And that's what I was scared of. I was scared that if I had it in early and then suddenly I think of something even better, then I don't have time, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. Or like sometimes people take too long to respond. You're like, oh, you know, but you want to like get as many people to read your draft as possible, you know?
But like, don't you think it made you so stressed in the spring?
Yeah, of course. It was like the worst few months of my life.
So if you applied early, you wouldn't be stressed.
I don't think so. It was winter. Winter is stressful.
Okay.
APs. I didn't do any APs.
Yeah, I think UBC does not really care about APs. It like might help your application a bit, but like just don't take it unless you need credit or something.
Yeah.
Or if you're applying to the US,
Yeah.
it's important. Can we see your personal profile?
Oh.
No.
No, it's just, you know, the only reason I say it only because it's like sometimes it's personal, you know, pretty personal. And if I don't know you personally, I'm probably not gonna send it. I'll talk about what I wrote, but like what I said in this video. But other than that, I probably won't send it only because it's also a hassle. I'm a little too lazy for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and honestly, just be yourself. Like this sounds so cliche, but like if you read someone's, it's there. Like, you're like prone to copy it and stuff.
What time span did you take to complete your personal profile? Oh, how long did it take you?
Like 3 months, but I visited it like every week a bit.
Yeah, like during the end, I was on it 24/7, just rereading and listening to like the people who edit it. They absolutely destroyed it. Like at the end, it wasn't even me, but it's okay. And finally, your average before submitting. What's your average?
It was like,
It's on camera now.
should I actually say it?
Yeah, say it out loud, Rachel.
Loud
and proud.
like around 96.5.
I was a 94.6 or something.
Yeah, see, close around 95. It just proves our theory right.
It's two people! It's not proving
Can
it! Why should I choose UBC over other universities? I don't have anything to say about this.